So today's project is going to be working on my project jet ski. I actually have, this is my second, it's identical to the other one that I have that runs, just needs a carb clean right now and it'll be ready for the season. I got this one really cheap, not sure exactly what it needs. I pulled the starter because it was just whizzing when I turned the key on, and it turns out that the bendix was snapped in half, so I got a new starter for it. And yeah, I don't know exactly where I left it last year when I was messing with it. I think that I don't even know if it was trying to turn over at all at that point. But it turns out it would smoke anytime that I would put the fuse in the e-box right down here. There's an electrical box. Anytime I would put the fuse in there, one of the two fuses that controls the VTS module for the variable trim system, and I would press the key to try and start it, something in the back of this box right here, I have the cover off, would smoke. That's not good. So I couldn't figure out how to get the thing off, and today I tried to figure it out, revisit it for the first time since, like I said, last fall, and it was super easy. All I needed was this 1 5/16 socket, and it takes off this plastic nut, and then this is the actual VTS lever. The VTS motor goes in right there. This is the VTS motor. It sits in the box. The lever, or the arm, whatever, goes through here, through the back of the hull. And yeah, so that nut holds this thing in place. Once I got the nut off, I could slide the whole box out. The nut just threads on right there. And so I got the box out, and this is what was burning right here. A hole started to burn through the VTS box. So something in there is shorting out. And I don't think that this box comes apart. It looks like it's all one unit, which is odd. So looks like if I want variable trim on this thing, I'm going to need to get a new VTS box, which is not a big deal. But right now, I'm going to try and, well, hook up the battery and just see what happens with this completely unplugged, because it was plugged in before the whole time. I don't have a fuse in the spot that I was talking about in the e-box that controls this, so who knows what's going to happen. I have no clue. I got my water here in case something catches on fire. Don't think there's anything to catch on fire, but who knows? I've learned better after the first time. So yeah, should be interesting. What the hell happens? I'm going to hook the battery up, check over a few things. I literally just want to press the button once to see if the starter cranks, because I don't know the state of oil. I know that it has oil in it. I don't know how good the oil is. This ski is oil injected, where the other one has a block off plate, so it's premix. There's definitely bad gas in it because it's been sitting for like a couple of years, so I don't want it to run or anything. I just want to see if the bendix engages and tries to crank it over a little bit. So we'll see what happens. Should be interesting. And yeah, we'll cross your fingers, pray for the best. Should be cool. Alright, so absolutely nothing. Except for when I press the start button, the lights on the gauges light up while I'm pressing it, and that's it. No clicking, no anything. So I think just to try it out, I'm going to put a fuse where I said there wasn't a fuse. I don't think that has anything to do with it, but it's worth a shot. Makes it seem like it definitely needs the VTS box hooked up for anything to happen. Because like I said, like a year or two ago, I got this thing that started to whiz, and then I pulled the starter, and it turns out the bendix was snapped. So something happened between then and now that makes nothing happen when the button is pressed. So unsure of what that may be. But we're going to keep picking away at it and see if I can get to the bottom of it. So yeah, that's the update for now. Alright, test number 2. Let's see what happens. Yep, same thing. Still nothing. Seems to me like the next logical step is to get a new e-box off eBay or something, plug it all back together, and see what happens. Because clearly something's going on here. And these are a lot of plugs that end up just being 2 wires up and down on the VTS, or I guess forwards and backwards, that ends up translating into up and down because of the shaft. So there's definitely something else, because it seems like these two, I don't know, these are red and white. I'm not sure. Translate to these two, but like, what the hell is all this for, you know? I'm gonna do some reading online, probably order a VTS module or box, and then go from there. But I'd say it was successful, considering I got this hunk of junk out, which stumped me last fall. So yeah, we'll revisit this in a little bit. We'll see what happens.